Operant conditioning. Learn by doing and the consequences thereof. Have you ever wondered how we learn new behaviors and what makes us repeat them again and again? In this video, we'll dive into the world of rewards and punishments and see how they can influence us in ways we never imagined. So what exactly is operant conditioning? Well, let me introduce you to the famous psychologist B.F. Skinner, who developed this theory in the 1930s and 1940s. According to Skinner, we learn new behaviors through trial and error, but it's the consequences of our actions that determine whether we'll repeat them or not. If a behavior results in a reward or reinforcement, we're more likely to do it again. But if it leads to punishment, we'll try to avoid it in the future. To understand this concept better, let's look at some examples. Imagine you're training a dog and you want to teach him a new trick. You could use positive reinforcement by giving him a treat when he performs the trick correctly. Or you could use negative reinforcement by removing something unpleasant, like the sound of a buzzer when he gets it right. On the other hand, if you want to discourage a behavior, you could add something unpleasant as a punishment, like making the dog work harder. Or you could take away something pleasant, like his favorite toy. These 4 types of consequences can significantly impact our actions and decisions. Now let's move on to Skinner's famous experiment with rats. He placed them in a box, also known as a Skinner box, and observed how they learned to perform certain behaviors when rewarded. For example, if pressing a lever resulted in food, the rats would press the lever more often because they associated it with a positive outcome. Similarly, if pressing the lever made an electric shock go away, the rats would learn to press the lever to avoid the pain. Now that we understand the basics of operant conditioning, let's explore some real-life examples. In parenting, parents often use operant conditioning to shape their child's behavior. Praising a child for cleaning their room is an example of positive reinforcement. Taking away a child's video game console for bad behavior is an example of negative punishment. In the workplace, bonuses and pay cuts can serve as powerful motivators, encouraging employees to meet their targets. At school, extra credit for class participation is a form of positive reinforcement. Detention for rule breaking, on the other hand, is an example of positive punishment. Operant conditioning is a fundamental concept in psychology that helps us understand how we learn and modify our behavior based on the consequences we face. By understanding the principles of operant conditioning, we can create positive change in our lives and the lives of those around us. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you need to learn a new skill or change an undesirable behavior, remember the power of rewards and punishments and use it to your advantage.